graduating classes throughout North America are passing a signpost in their lives. Some are looking to the future with apprehension, others with eagerness. To focus, they're looking back, to say farewell, and to glimpse to the future. Graduation students choose a classmate to deliver a valedictorian address. I am pleased to present Sam Gorick.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Just checking. Good evening, honored guests, respected teachers, Francis Kelsey principals, administrative staff, parents, friends, and families. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Kelsey Way class of 2013. I am grateful to my classmates for the honor of being this year's valedictorian. I will strive to be both relevant and brief. Before we begin, our class would like to take a moment to thank the parents who volunteered their time fundraising and organizing the various events throughout our last 4 years. They ensured we had a good time. Thank you. My role here tonight is to speak to all of you about graduating from Kelsey and preparing for our future. I don't belong to any particular group, but I've had the pleasure of getting to know many of you. One group I will remember fondly is the group I named the Student Welcoming Committee. That group came early to gather beside the ambulance station down at the end of the driveway to welcome students every morning. This group was there for us, rain or shine. Tonight is a time for all of us to celebrate our success. Every single person in this room today has given something to make this moment possible. Look around the room and at the people who are oh so proud of us. We have worked incredibly hard to get to this day, some harder than others. Traditionally, valedictorian speeches cover past, present, and future, so here it goes. In 1960, during her first month at the Food and Drug Administration, is there something on my face? What's going on? Dr. Francis Kelsey took a bold stance against inadequate drug testing and corporate pressure. She is the quiet savior of so many and the namesake of our school. Stop and think for a minute. If one woman, born in Cobble Hill in 1914, could change so much for so many, just imagine what any one of us can do with the opportunities, equality, and technology we have today. Many of us were born when the school opened in February 1995. Francis Kelsey opened its doors to 571 students. The school should have opened in 1994, but apparently the contractors didn't use their flexes wisely and got behind. Those 571 students, where are they now? And how many of them still haven't returned library books? It is said that in Canada, that those born between 1994 and 2003 are Generation Zers, also known as the first generation to be born with complete technology. Reality TV, Facebook, Twitter, hashtags, lolcats, YouTube, American Idol, and everyone's favorite family, the Kardashians. Generation Zers hold the following traits. We are tech-savvy and armed with iPods, smartphones, and numerous gaming devices. We have the internet and are online 24/7. We can find stuff out on the internet our parents had to go to university for. We are described as family-centered. Yeah, family-centered, choosing flexible schedules and a balanced work life. Frances Kelsey taught us all about flexible scheduling, which when we started, we thought we would have so much freedom, until we realized we still had to do the work. We seek out new challenges and are not afraid to question authority. Just ask Miss Sanford how many times she had to answer questions without getting a dome pass. Or like this week, what do you mean I can't put that in my speech? Generation Zers thrive on speed and instant gratification, which will change the way we are educated. It will change the way we interact with each other, and for some of you in the crowd, it will change your love life. We all started out with Barney is a dinosaur, but soon we were divided between the notorious Harry Potter and Twilight series. Before I get to the portion of the speech that involves life advice or saying something meaningful, obviously stolen from other graduation speeches, I'd like you to think about some of the friends, teachers, and loved ones that helped us get to where we are today. The time we have spent in high school is something that will be a part of us forever. The friends we have made, the teachers we admire, and even the ones we thought were tough or hard, have all left a lasting impression we will take with us wherever we go. Here we are, all dressed identically in blue and yellow caps and gowns, and yet the individuality that was fostered throughout our time at Kelsey has become the key to our success. No matter how you are dressed, today, you are you. We have had the opportunity to attend a school whose mission is dedicated to developing the individual potential of each student. Whether in theater, sports, community service, music, or art, all of us have found something that we could become passionate about and excel at. For me, it was peer counseling, because as students, we learned about the importance of supporting each other through difficult transitions. And the best part of that class, the girls like to hug me after sharing. Our grad year has certainly had its share of students with strong potential and individual flair that stood out, whether on their own or as part of a team. Congratulations to all the students who displayed their talents, academic and athletic abilities, placing Frances Kelsey on the map. High school is something we complete. Life is to be experienced. Today marks the beginning of our journey into life, whatever that looks like for you. Post-secondary education, trade school, some of you might even be lucky enough to marry your high school sweetheart. Others are still trying to get the guts to talk to them. Life is what we choose to make it. No guts, no glory. Some of us will face adversity, failure, loss, possibly bad choices. Some of us already have, regarding certain outdoor events. Those instances will test our integrity, but they should never define who we are or where we went to school. We need to remember and focus on the positives, like establishing your own Kelsey parking spot, the free gum under the tables, or when the vending machines would give you 2 for 1. While some of you may travel the world or go to school abroad, remember where your home is, where you grew up, and who knows, maybe some of you might even return to Kelsey, hopefully as teachers. If you ever get confused or lost along the way, think back to the time spent at Kelsey, to the people who supported us and championed our success, as well as the experience that helped us become who we are today. What did I learn at Frances Kelsey? Be around the people who make you laugh and don't take life or yourself too seriously. Value the friendships you have made, as some will last you your entire life. Getting an education is important. Knowledge is power, power gets the girl. And that's why I have committed to being a lifelong learner. If at first you don't succeed, settle for 2 credits instead of 4. The testing center guy, his name is actually Mr. Carroll. But, you know, what's in a name? It's the person we will remember. Seriously, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. If you need advice and you get over 20 likes on the Facebook status, you should probably do the exact opposite. If you have the opportunity to self-pace or be flexible at work, college, or university, don't put anything off until tomorrow. Just like English 12, it's better to be ahead than on course. In closing, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Not that any of you. I hope that you do not let anyone in your future define you, limit you, belittle you, or hold you back. Be true to yourself. I just want to give a shout out to Taylor Swift for helping me write that part. In keeping with the Dr. Seuss theme of our yearbook, I would like to leave you with a message that sums up our past, present, and future. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. The challenge of completing high school holds so much value as we prepare for our future. Our time at Francis Kelsey, our teachers' guidance, and the support from our loved ones has given us the tools to be successful. Now, the rest is up to us. Thank you, and congratulations.